wintertime, and that means that we are all craving hearty comfort food for our bellies. Joining us today in the kitchen for the first time with a new spin on an old British classic is Chef Christan Willis. Welcome.
Thank you guys. Thank you for having me.
We are so excited. We are excited to have you here. I mean, oh my goodness, I love shepherd's pie. I think everybody loves shepherd's pie, and this is a bit of a twist.
Super classic.
Cameron has one right in front of him, as does Maria and Ken. You guys dig in.
So excited.
You know, it's so cute that they're all individual.
They are. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. So
I
everyone
know
has their own.
this was something that you ate growing up. And it was inspired by your mother.
I did. So my mom made this for me growing up, but her mom in return made it for her. So this is kind of paying homage to her and just everything about like her culture and just bringing it to your dinner table.
Is your mom English?
She is. So she grew up on St. Helena Island. So it's owned by the British Commonwealth, and they have a lot of that like hearty food, British, a lot of European food.
Where is St. Helena Island?
So it's in the middle of South America and Africa. So if you're looking at the map, like right under the equator.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's super tiny.
Gorgeous.
Super tiny.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Now, she made it traditionally with lamb and all kinds of things, but today we're making it with ground beef, right?
Exactly. So cottage pie, but this is our shepherd's pie.
And it is delicious.
So excited. Yeah.
All shepherds or cottage pies start with mashed potatoes.
Yes.
Right.
So you take your mash, however you want to make it, whether you use a ricer or just hand mash it or a fork. We're going to go ahead and add our butter. So let you do that.
Okay. All right.
So that's going to give that nice, rich, creamy mouthfeel.
Okay.
We're going to throw in our heavy cream.
All right.
So that's super traditional.
Yeah.
I'm going to add a little bit of pepper to that.
Okay.
A little bit of salt, and you can grab some Parmesan.
Oh, okay.
Throw that in there.
Put all that in there?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, throw that all in there.
Does your mom put Parmesan in there too?
She does it. She keeps it like really classic, but I like to have that crunchy, nice little like bubbly golden top.
Oh.
So that's what's going to do it.
Everybody
so mix
loves
that
that.
together.
I like the Parmesan.
You like?
Yeah.
Is it good? Nice.
And this
nice.
would also be good for when you have leftover mashed potatoes to make this, right?
Absolutely. And so many times you don't know what to do with your leftovers, so make this.
Okay.
A nice tip to brighten it up, your mashed potatoes, take some fennel fronds, and you can just chop that up. You could do chives, but the fennel just gives it that nice anise flavor.
Nice.
Yeah.
I thought that was dill.
flavor too?
Exactly, yeah.
Is that a classic or is that you?
That's me.
Okay.
I had to change it up a little
like
bit.
it.
All right.
But it looks really great.
Yeah.
So we have our mash
We
over
do.
here. Now we're going to make our ground beef filling. Set this
absolutely.
aside for a minute. Okay, so what do we do
Got
over there?
that. So our ground beef filling. We already have our ground beef pre-ground.
Okay, and brown.
So we're just going to have that ready to go.
Okay.
So put it on the side. Carrots are going to go in. And you can toss in those onions.
Okay, nice.
The carrots are shredded, so it's actually going to meld with the ground beef and the sauce, so it's not so chunky.
Yeah.
Right.
We're going to have some tomato paste.
Okay.
Add
I'll
that
put the
in
tomato
there.
paste in there if you want to
Yep.
break
I'll
all that
start
up for us.
That.
That gives it a
Awesome.
nice layer of flavor, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Layer of flavor, and then it's also going to caramelize the onions really good. You're going to throw in a little bit of Dijon, and then you can add the garlic.
Okay.
So the Dijon's going to give it that
There's a
bite.
flavor in here. I
Yeah.
gotta say, a lot
Has
of
a
layers of
nice
flavor.
little-
I really appreciate that.
Good, good, good. So we have Worcestershire, too.
Oh, nice.
So the Worcestershire is a nice...
The hardest word to say ever.
And you say it so easily.
Worcestershire. And then lastly, the flour. So we're going to kind of get the flour going before we add our red wine.
Okay.
But as I do this, you can start pouring
The red wine?
the red wine. Yeah.
And the flour just thickens it up a bit?
It's going to thicken it up. It's going to be this nice, rich, creamy sauce.
Beautiful.
And the red wine's really going to burn
Yeah.
off the alcohol in it,
Absolutely.
right?
And if you want to take a sip, go ahead. And then we have our beef stock. So we're going to add that last.
Okay.
So get
There you
that
go.
going.
And then put the ground beef back in as well?
Yep. So we have our sauce, add the ground beef, and the red wine's really just going to soak into that ground beef. It's going to be so good.
Make it really moist.
Yeah, really awesome.
All
So
those
eventually it comes
Yeah.
together and looks like the one over here.
It does, it does. So once you kind of simmered that, I want to simmer it for probably like 10, 15 minutes. Keep it going. It's going to have this nice, rich sauce kind of coated around the ground beef.
That comes together pretty quickly.
Yeah, it comes together really quickly. Yep. Yep. So what I like to do is add the peas last.
Sure.
You don't want them to be mushy. You don't want them to be dark green. So keep them last. Throw that in there.
Leave that for you.
Then we also have some thyme, rosemary. Just gonna add that. Lastly, you want to add your herbs last just to get that nice robust flavor.
Right.
A little bit of salt.
So after you add the peas, how
Pepper.
long would you cook it down for?
I would just cook it down for another 5 minutes. That's
Okay.
it.
Right.
All you really need is just to incorporate it.
Okay.
So when you see the nice bright green peas, everything's like incorporated, you're good to go. So then we're ready
Smells
to
good.
build.
Really
And now we build.
Yeah, now you build.
Okay, let's bring that guy over here.
Okay.
Let's start building. I love these little individuals.
I know, they're so great.
They're so cute.
It's great for your family because, you know, sometimes like everyone gets a different portion, so now everyone has the same portion.
There you go.
Ready
And
to
it's
go.
also portion control. too.
It is.
having more,
Portion
you know what I
control.
mean?
So let's start with our ground beef mixture.
Okay.
And we're gonna add that first.
Okay.
Cool. So just kind of
Oh,
layer
it's
it
really-
up.
This is so easy.
So easy.
And I never think to make it because I always think, oh, I'll just order it if I see it on the menu.
Yeah.
But when you break it down like this, you think, my goodness, it comes together so fast.
Absolutely, and it's fun to like get your
Very
kids in there.
satisfying.
Like the moms are gonna love it. Like do this as a date night.
What's interesting is like all the flavors. Like I
Right.
don't miss the fact that it's not lamb because it just tastes like
There you
ground beef. It
go.
has so much more depth.
Steps with the
So
red
good.
wine. It's so good. So lastly, we're gonna just top it with the potato.
Very satisfying.
Amazing, amazing.
Deb's
So
way
do you want me to
too
give you this and then I'll give you
let's
the,
layer it up.
the offset spatula so
Awesome.
you can, and then you pop this in the oven, right?
Exactly.
Okay,
so
here you
pop
go.
as much in there. But before we put it in the oven, like add some more cheese. Never go with
okay.
more cheese.
Why not?
Yeah, there we go. That
There
looks
you
good.
go. It's beautiful
Really
and
good.
rustic. I'll put some
Awesome.
more Parmesan on
There you
there.
go.
Now, how long will we put this in the oven? Because everything's
you're going
cooked.
to put this in the oven.
go.
You just really want to get it heated up nicely and kind of bubbly. So 20 minutes at 375.
And even though you did individual, you could do a big one,
You
right?
could do a big one, yeah. If you want to have like your friends over, you're having like a little cookout or whatever, yeah, do a big portion.
Okay,
All right,
let's
so
see
we got
that.
that in.
Now it's time to eat, Deb.
Yes, time to eat now.
Now it's time to eat.
can't
You're
wait.
gonna love it.
Ready.
You're gonna love it.
Gorgeous.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, exactly.
pretty.
But like, see
Visually
how golden
beautiful.
that is? That's
so
That is
tasty.
beautiful. Ooh,
so
that's
good. So good. Thank you.
Get
Thank
in
you.
here.
What do you guys think?
I love
Amazing.
it.
Absolutely
So good.
delicious.
I love it. I love
I'm
it.
so impressed.
All right,
I'm
let's
also
go ahead and try
impressed with
this.
your big smile and your energy through the kitchen. She's just bouncing around, right? She like that every day? As always, this recipe is going to be at
hope so.
hallmarkchannel.com. Check it out there. And for more from Kristen, please visit her social media at Chef Christan Willis.
Oh, this is
Enjoy.
Thank you guys.